and then I'll start the stream. It's so cool. You know what's really great about these hats is like it reminds me of like New Year's Eve. It's like I'm gonna keep this around for the end of the year, so it'll be really really fun. So.
Yeah, it's pretty all-purpose. You can have.
And you've got all the spark. Like we have so much stuff from streaming that's now would totally be perfect for New Year's Eve or really anything.
I can't wait for that show. That's gonna be a good show. Bring us into the new year. Oh, too much fun.
Gosh, that would be our 1 year.
I know.
Yeah, that's right. So did you start on you started on on New Year's Day basically?
No, New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve. No kidding.
Literally.
That's awesome. Yeah.
And then we raided Missy because we know her and she's an in real life friend.
Oh, okay. So you knew her before Twitch. That's wild.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Yeah.
We hadn't actually met in person. We've performed at the same piano bars, but never together.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We're both kind of like, how do we keep missing each other? We've totally worked at the same places.
Yeah. I dig that. Swimmy's in the chat already. We haven't even started yet. Swims, welcome to the show. I appreciate it. Thanks. And you subscribed for 2 months. Congratulations, Swimmy. Thank you. That's awesome. Super cool.
We're live, right? Can we host you on our channel?
Yeah, 100%. We are live, and
Can you go host?
I appreciate that.
I'm gonna do it right now.
Thank you. Thank you very much for that.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
I don't know if that seems selfish on our part, but
no, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
But
it's funny.
You're welcome.
No, I appreciate it. It's really great. Swimmy, good to see you. So, all right. I guess we can go ahead and start. I mean, we only have until about 6 or so. So let's go ahead and do it. We all walk on, Davy. It's okay. Swims, wait till you see what I got on today. This is gonna be good stuff. All right, let's go ahead and do this.
You can see us, right?
Yeah, I can see you fine. Yeah, yep. Okay, let's go. Play the music and let's begin.
Davy, I want to see that.
Working on it.
Turbo Swim. OMG, I'm so excited. Please be.
Swimmy, it's so cool because the people that are in the chat. Aaron's here.
What's up?
Aaron, welcome. So good to see you, Aaron, in the chat. We missed you. I know that it was late on Sunday when J&A had the charity stream, but it's good to see you. Oh man, that pumps me up. Good to see you, indeed, Aaron. We have some surprises for you too. Oh, go ahead. All right, let's go ahead and get this.
Is that you making that? Is the music coming from you, Davy?
Yeah, it's coming from me. It's my theme song. Yeah.
We don't want to break it.
No worries. Hey everybody, welcome to the Sandwich Show. My name is Davy. I eat sandwiches, and of course, these folks play piano and they also eat sandwiches. They are Justin and Evelyn. Let's say hi to them, everybody. How's it going?
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome everyone who's in here. Sparkle hat, yes. Davy, says Aaron, yes. We are together and doing a sandwich collab. So much fun. I mean, this has been a moment we've been trying to assemble for really since the show started, because we know that a lot of our friends who follow this show follow your show, and so this is a real treat. And so I want to first say thank you for coming on and doing the thing with us. And Aaron says, I'm going to wear my Sparkle Kitty ears to feel more included.
Let's get some pictures in the Discords.
100%. Yeah! Yeah! Oh, man, I almost knocked over a lamp. Thank you so much. That's great. Just subscribe. Sandwiches all over the place. Let me spread some sandwich love, too. But anyway, your channel has been on fire. I mean, you have had these great collabs. You started with Laura and Emily McVicker in a 4-way collab, and then you had a pile of pedals, and now you have more collabs, and now you're on with our show. I mean, describe the feeling of all this excitement as you've been meeting all sorts of new people through Twitch and in real life.
The excitement. That's a good question. I'm always excited.
It's been so much fun. I mean, there's an amazing number of just awesome people and awesome musicians on Twitch, and it's just been lately it's been so crazy to like start meeting them in person as well, and like doing these collabs with Laura. And
you can hug people.
I know, you can actually touch people again.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like my hat.
Don't lose your hat.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm once we all started getting, or all those of us on Twitch at least started getting vaccinations, it did open some doors, and it's great. I mean, it's not only the fact you can collab with other people in your area or people from out of the area, but now you can go on the road and do shows again. And what's this feeling like, being able to do piano shows or go to events and do piano shows there?
It went from nothing is open to like nothing is open at all to everything all the time. It was so strange, and maybe this is a Seattle thing more than other places around the country, because we've been entirely in lockdown.
Yeah.
And live music has been completely non-existent it's been outlawed.
Oh yeah, I heard.
March of last year. And then so when it started up again, and they started allowing live music, it was insane. It went from like, we're turning down gigs left and right now. We're already booked. Sorry, we've already had this. So it's been wonderful and also very busy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, oh, go ahead, Justin. You're saying?
The last 2 weeks. I mean, as Evelyn said, it went from. It was like somebody flipped a switch, and it was just like, oh, now there's all this stuff is now happening, and it's just been like constantly going for the last 2 weeks or so.
Yeah.
Which is great, but kind of readjusting to having stuff to do, I guess.
Oh yeah, I mean it's a sudden adjustment. These comments in are great. Aaron Renee 666, get down to Florida, and then Tim Tam is in the chat. Hello, Tim Tam, and Texas, he says. And
Aaron, we want to come to Florida like so much. First of all, hello Disney.
Yeah, she wants to go to Orlando.
I've been to Disneyland many times recently, but World I haven't been in like 10 years. Mm-hmm. Sorry, 5 years. I'm only 5 years old.
5 years old. Yep. Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be a fun trip. I mean, I think Disney World has changed quite a bit even in 5 or 10 years. Absolutely. Oh, look at those emotes. I like your new emotes. Those are really great. It's a
T2 emote.
T2.
We didn't actually have one, but we didn't have any T2 people, so I kind of ignored it. And then I was like, maybe that's why we don't have any T2s. There's no benefit.
Yeah. And Justin, Aaron notes that I see the cowboy hat lives on the lamp. Is that in waiting for the show? So wait, let me take a look at that. Okay, so is that behind you where you do your show? Because I see the curtain. I recognize that. Oh wow! Look at that. That is cool.
That will be part of Justin. Justin will be leaving at some point to continue setting up, because we
thought we'd give you a behind the scenes. You can watch what Justin is doing. I mean, some of it's already set up, but there's a lot more to.
Well, and we just got back yesterday.
Yesterday evening.
Yeah.
Wow.
So there hasn't been a chance to.
We had our 6-month stream, which was 7 hours. It was amazing, so fun. We went Saturday. We left first thing in the morning for a wedding almost in Oregon, so 3 hours south driving. We got there like around 2:00. We had to set up, and that takes some time. And then we played. Like we played when people were walking in. We played the processional, the recessional, the first dances, the cocktail hour, the actual party. So it was a whole full day, right, from 2 until basically 2 in the morning.
Wow. That's legit.
And then drove down to your parents' place, because we were like, well, they're already in Oregon, we'll just stay here.
Close enough.
Yeah.
And then we had to stream the next day, so we had to take it all back. So we broke all this down, put it all in the car, drove to Oregon, set it all up for the wedding, broke it all down, drove to further in Oregon, put it all together, streamed at like 10 p.m.
Yeah, I remember that. You were.
It was awesome. I couldn't believe how many folks showed up to that, given how it was. I mean,
we were like, there's not gonna be anyone here. It's gonna be like 1 in the morning for most people, and we were like, what is going on? We had like 100 viewers the whole time. It was
incredible. And look at that cute little. Is that a kitty?
Yes, Aaron.
Yeah.
This is Still in America line teddy bear.
Oh, that's wonderful. Check that out.
Good days.
Yeah. That's so awesome. Yeah. Let's say hi to some people in the chat. Oh, hello. Hello. Does she have a name? Yeah. Pinball Sorcerer's in the chat. Hello. And did I miss anybody? I think. Oh, yeah. Tin Tam says that is a huge TV. That is a huge TV. Is that for the stream? That giant TV next to you? Or is that a monitor?
Yeah, we sometimes use it for displaying our stuff. I have mashed potato brains.
Oh, you got mashed potato brains. Oh,
stats and et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, no, I mean, I realize it's been very busy, so I completely understand, which is why we're so thankful to have you here. Just to relax a little bit, and we're all very excited to see you setting up stuff during the show. If you need to do that a little earlier, pinball source.
That'd be fun. Like that's like a unique thing. No, we've never shown how the BTS behind the scenes.
Yeah, BTS is good stuff. BTS Davy's show is always full of good surprises, which is also accurate. Yeah, that's true. So it's good to have you all in the chat. We have a huge crowd tonight. This is great. Yeah, exactly. Aaron says the same thing. Aaron, mashed potato brains, understandable. You both have been just killing it. So tell a little bit more about your. So you've told the story before. I know how you both met on the cruise ship. You both had a liking for gluten-free sandwiches and the entire thing. Oh, look at the cute little kitty. Holland, America. Is that where you met on the Holland American line? Ah, okay. I got you now. That is cool. I didn't know they had a little mascot. It's cute. Cute little thing.
I don't think it's a mascot.
Yeah,
I think
it's just something they can put their logo on.
You know, the story about this is actually, I was on the ship for my birthday. This wasn't my contract with Justin.
Mm-hmm.
And some guest gave this to me just like out of the kindness of his heart. He's like, I heard it was your birthday. Here.
Oh,
I was like,
that's awesome.
What? So I
awesome.
was like, hey, I have a bear now. He's fluffy.
Yeah, absolutely. So when you started doing shows together, I'm just do this a quick question, then we'll go to sandwiches. But what was that like getting to know each other and yes, I noticed the tattoo is still on. That's awesome. Well done.
Because I'm not bathing this area.
Oh.
Like, not touch anything.
Oh, okay. So that's the key to the.
I want it forever, and I know it's only if I make him do this twice.
We could always count the number of days because the sixth anniversary stream was Friday, so it's now Tuesday.
Oh, I should force myself to wash it off because then I'm gonna sound like a dirty, disgusting
I'm also
person.
surprised at that. Well, it is like literally glue.
He glued glitter to me.
It's
perfect.
It's pretty good. And so, yeah, let's talk about that show, too, a little bit, because there were a lot of highlights. My goodness. I mean, the cringe pictures, the glow mode, which I finally saw on the VOD, that was awesome. That was really cool. I mean, congrats on that. That looked really, really sweet.
I'm glad people like it.
We've been kind of thinking about it for a while and wanted to just throw it, like, we're going to, like, build it out more and make it a little cooler or smoother or whatever. Because it was kind of like thrown together last minute a little bit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun with that.
That's really cool.
The thing we were surprised is that we've changed our stream background and setup and like moved it so many times, and Justin's essentially always reinventing it and moving it. And what was interesting is that the lights were completely off.
Yeah.
And somehow Justin was in like official glow mode, like it was dark and he had, it looked like he was in a rave. And I was just like in a room with the light on with a glowing violin. And I was like, but we're in the same room. We're right next to each other. Why am I so lit? From where is this coming from? I don't know if it's my violin. I don't know.
I noticed that too.
Adjustments to make.
Could have been the walls, because the walls were reflecting light maybe. But other than that, I don't know either. It was a mystery. But it looked great anyway. It was awesome. And you did look like you had a lightsaber, so that was really cool, Evelyn. That was... You go, good times.
Aaron, I had so many awful hair decisions.
Aaron.
I don't think Justin should shave his head.
I think they're talking about your pictures from their youth. Yeah, definitely. Like the shaved head. I think I tried that phase too, and that did not play out well either, Justin. So that
was just lazy college days. Of like nothing.
No, I hear that.
It never was intended to be that short. It was just always like you'd start buzzing it with like the longest one, and then it's just like, well, okay, we have to just figure out what it's gonna be.
You know what's in style right now, Justin? Hats.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wear a lot of hats as well. I still wear a lot of hats.
Oh yeah. Now, hats are. That's the one thing I think a really key component of the Justin and Evelyn channel is the sense of style, which I think exceeds a lot of channels, and I think it's really great that you add some flair to the Yes, all the respect to you, Evelyn, of course, for a lot of that, and I think it's your commitment to Sparkles and Justin too. every single episode is rather remarkable. Like it's really, I love the consistency of that.
Here's the interesting thing: in weddings, I don't necessarily wear all sequins. I'll wear like a dress that is maybe not full of sequins, but I think for us, a bar show, like a piano show, or I just like to, it's to me it's like a special occasion.
It's a little more. That's like your vibe too. Is sparkly.
Yeah.
I pee glitter. It's just kind of offshoot of the glitter peeing.
Right. Yeah, I got it.
Breaded Pigeon, hi!
Breaded Pigeons is in the house. Hello, Adam. Welcome to the show. It's good to see you here. Say hi to Christy for me. Christy's my sister. Christy's Coffee is my sister, so...
Oh, hi!
Yeah.
Also, I love that Swimmy's trolling you with...
He does this every week, so no, it's all good. He's like, yeah, sucking up to the guests again. Guilty as charged. What can I say? These folks are great. Evelyn's sunshine. Love the hats. Thank you, Adam.
It's been pretty confirmed that is not a good look.
Oh, the shaved head look, yeah, 100%.
40 billion channel points will.
You know what? That's fine. I'll just wear like rainbow wigs. It'll be be great.
Yeah, there you go.
I will not promise to walk around with a shaved head, but I will wear a shaved head. I think I would look strange. I think I look like an egg.
Yeah. Swims as a sandwich troll. Indeed. That's great. Where did you get that from? Me troll. All right. So you guys ready for some sandwiches? Who's ready for some sandwiches? You all ready for some sandwiches?
Yeah, let's see your sandwich.
All right, let's do it. All right. So it is time, ladies and gentlemen, to bring out, of course, the moment we've all been waiting for. It's on this plate to my right and your left. Let us introduce you to the... There we go. There we go, the sandwich of the week. And we're back. And there's thank you. And I'm actually going to give the first choice to you two. Let's see what you have for sandwiches this week.
We had our sandwiches yesterday.
Oh, you just had them. Okay. What were they? I guess we can ask that question first, and then
we had. Do you want to explain sandwiches?
So there's a place.
Do we have more sandwiches in there?
No.
That's all right. No.
We ate them.
All right.
We stopped at a gluten-free bakery in Lake Oswego, Oregon that I've known about for a number of years that has like amazing everything. And got, what was it, a turkey bacon Swiss was one of them, and a chicken salad on a ciabatta.
Ooh, that sounds awesome.
And I think Evelyn this is her sandwich. It's just a slice of bread.
Just a slice of bread. You know what's funny about that slice? I'll tell you what. Let me show you the sandwich I have for you all today, and for you in the chat. So let me bring it out here. So a few weeks back, Evelyn posted a personality test. So I went through it, and I got the code ENFJT. ENFJT. And so I put that up there in the Discord, your guys' Discord, the Catbox Discord. And Phil Vello said, those would be awesome letters for a sandwich. This is the ENFJT sandwich.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So
egg?
Egg.
Can I give you a guess?
Yeah, absolutely. Egg.
Okay, egg.
Mm-hmm.
There's obviously a tomato, so that's the T.
Yep, that's the T. Mm-hmm.
Jalapeno, which is the J.
That's the J. Mm-hmm. And then
and hold on. Don't tell us. There's some sort of. That's the jalapeno.
Is it a type of sausage? What am I seeing?
That is correct. Yep, it's a type of sausage. But what kind of sausage do they intend to have? Like an Italian-style sausage.
And sausage. It's not a sausage.
I wouldn't say that exactly. Do you want to know the guess?
I'm
It's I'm trying to think of all the sausages I'm thinking of. No, I can't think of a sausage that starts with an N. And you're gonna say it, and I'll be like, oh.
Well, no. Let's just say the sausage starts with an F. An F. The N is something else.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So wait, we have E is egg, T is tomato,
Mm-hmm.
ENFJ. J is jalapeno.
Yep.
Oh, so we have an F and a J to get still.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So okay. or sorry, an F and an N. Oh, okay. Hold on. Fruit. If there's fruit in it. That'd be so weird.
I would say yes, there is fruit in it. Yes.
Well, yeah, tomatoes.
Tomatoes are fruit, right? But there might be another one.
Good call. Thanks for the save. Very kind.
Sausage. No.
Oh, we have. I want to be the word and turbo.
That looks pretty good. Thank you, Swimmy. 10 times is Vienna.
Evelyn.
Let's see.
Do you see what Aaron said? Evelyn, Justin, talk about sandwiches.
You don't talk enough.
All right, you got to. I have no idea. What's the N in the
I think the F is for. I think there's like a zucchini in there. What is this green thing?
Well, the green is a jalapeno. So
what's the yellow thing?
Okay, so the yellow. This is where it gets tricky because I couldn't figure out anything that starts with the N. It's a Najee pear. So that's what that is.
Oh, there is fruit in there.
Yeah, there is actually fruit in there. Mm-hmm. And then I'm bringing that a little closer. So the sausage is fennel sausage. So that's where the F comes from.
Oh, okay. I'm okay with us not guessing either of those actually.
Yeah, it was tough. It was tough to find F and N. So, but anyway, that's the sandwich. It's on Canyon gluten-free bread, which I think.
Oh, nice.
I think you guys have that too.
We love
Canyon Bakehouse.
That's a great brand.
This is Star.
Okay.
Brand.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Awesome. That looks pretty good.
This episode brought to you by Gluten-Free Breads, Canyon Bakehouse, and Char.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Rahoma, welcome to the chat. Welcome. It's good to see you. Thank you. Hi.
Also, acknowledge Tim Tam's comment.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Tim Tam, Vienna. It's F and sausage. It's almost good. That's pretty good. So, let me try this out. Because I've never eaten anything like this, so this is going to be kind of gnarly. So I'll do a quick bite and then we'll move on.
Want some untoasted bread?
I'm good.
This is we're just little birds. Oh, that looks really good. What do you think, Davey?
It's spicy. I like it. Because I also added some chipotle mayo to it.
Oh, and jalapeno.
Mm-hmm. Very spicy. So enjoy your mini sandwich too. Tell us a little bit more about the sandwich you had, though, like yesterday. You mentioned chicken salad. Right. Now, where'd you go again for the sandwich that you had the other day?
Oh my gosh, what's the place called? Hira's.
Not even enough. Not at all.
Hira's Bakery in Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
Really good. They it was mainly went because they have incredible cinnamon rolls.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been meaning to prove to her that it's the best gluten-free cinnamon roll in the area.
We have an ongoing debate about this.
I gotcha, yeah. Let's see, Turbo Swim. We could have had it on naan. Yeah, I thought about naan as a choice, but usually when you talk about sandwiches, they don't bring up the bread. Like, you ever, like in BLT, they don't really talk about that's bacon, lettuce, and tomato. So, I mean, I could have copped out to it later. Let's see, cinnamon rolls. Oh, and Aaron, this is a great question. Evelyn and Justin, what would an ISTPT sandwich look like?
That's so easy.
Oof.
That's so easy.
Is that so easy?
Yeah. So it would be, let's see, an ice cream sandwich with pistachios and toasted.
Justin's not having it.
Sandwich can't be one of the letters. The whole thing.
Who makes the rules? Who makes these rules?
I don't know. I think Davy makes the rules. I don't know.
Fine. Ice cream sprinkles. Ice cream sprinkles. Toasted chocolate pieces. And peanuts. You're welcome.
Sure.
It's a delight. It's a dessert sandwich. Like an ice cream sandwich.
I say whatever it is that tastes delicious. I mean, that sounds awesome. I'm all about that. That sounds great. And Aaron says, hey, I get an ice cream sandwich. I'll take it. Fitness Gal's in the chat too. Hello, Fitness Gal. Fitness Gal, say hi to Justin and Evelyn. It's good to see you.
I don't know what's a luncheon item that starts with I.
Igloo.
That's not a frozen treat of some sort.
If you're really hungry, you can eat your house if you live in an igloo.
That's fair.
Or thirsty.
I was going to say, drink it.
Slowly.
Ice, I guess.
Lick the sides until you don't have a house anymore.
Yeah, that's a good
Iceberg
question.
lettuce.
Yeah, I don't really know. That's a great call.
Iceberg lettuce,
I think that
salami.
iceberg lettuce is good. I like that. That's a good one.
He asks if what are toasted chocolate anything. I feel like those are, in an ice cream sandwich you have like 2 chocolate cookie things.
Yeah, wafers.
You have to toast them somehow. So I feel like you can just toast them just a little bit when they're done, so the bread of it is warm and the ice cream is cold, and it's just a perfect sandwich.
There it is.
Someone apparently needs ice cream after our stream today, I think.
Yeah.
Is.
That sounds
Maybe.
good. Have yourself some ice cream sandwiches after this show. That'd be awesome. It'd be nuts. It'd be great. And 2 people said Italian sausage would qualify as I. That'd be good. I think you'd be down with that. That's technically what I have, so you could use that for that sandwich too. Let's see. I have baked Alaska. Baked Alaska fit.
Baked Alaska's so good.
That is good.
It's
Good call.
magic. It's like eating magic. Right?
It's been a long time, but yeah.
Yeah. Now, have I ever broached the question of what's your favorite sandwich? Because I know I've told you mine. It's the Rachel. It's pastrami Reuben. What are your favorite sandwiches?
Look, I'm letting.
It's weird because I don't sandwich all that often, especially these days with the gluten freeness. But like a classic, just like meatball sub. I'm going back to like Subway, like when I used to be able to get Subway.
Oh, okay.
Or they had a chicken teriyaki sub that was amazing.
I remember those.
But
yep.
apart from that, I generally like Thanksgiving-y kind of sandwich, like turkey with like cranberry sauce.
Yeah, nice.
Etc. What's happening?
I'm too much taller than you.
Oh, okay.
It's weird.
True.
I'm like towering over you. Okay.
Okay, is that more even?
Is that better?
There we go.
Okay, there we go. All right, let's.
All things is backwards.
Nice. Well, yeah, don't worry about the caption. It's all right. It's all right. We can distinguish who's who here. So Evelyn, what's your favorite sandwich? Have we talked about this before? I'm kind of trying to remember.
No, I don't believe so.
Okay.
Okay. So I struggle to favorite anything because I have a very enthusiastic approach to everything. A lot of things make me really happy. So favorites, like hard. But sandwiches. Yesterday, Justin surprised me with a chicken salad sandwich. And that was delicious. I love chicken salad. It was so good. It had like cranberries in it and mayonnaise?
Almost
And
certainly had
chicken.
mayonnaise, but yeah, I don't actually know what's in chicken salad.
And celery and maybe some onions. I don't know. I actually don't like the onions, but and then I love one of my comfort foods is a grilled cheese sandwich with tomato soup. And you dip the grilled
very
cheese sandwich
classic.
in the tomato soup. And that's what I was actually going to make for today's stream, but I was like, I don't know if that's going to make me really I don't know if that's going to how that will affect my voice.
Yeah,
right
cheese
before,
Got it.
singing is not
but that was
usually
my
ideal.
thought. I love me a grilled cheese. It's like a comfort food.
Yeah, very much so.
Did that.
I like those choices though. Those are great sandwiches in general. Yeah, and it's good that we're giving that chicken sandwich and that chicken salad sandwich some love again. That's awesome. Yeah, it's great. That's great. I was curious. I was always curious, and now that we know, that's great.
Also, forget everything I just said. Ice cream sandwich.
Ah, there you go.
Ice cream sandwich. Why has that? That was the obvious answer. Ice cream sandwich.
Ice cream sandwiches are great. Oh, we got a raid. We got a raid. I'm gonna demonstrate. Look at this. Hold it. And hold on. Let me just get to this. There we go. I predict a riot. I predict a riot. Jade, welcome to the show. Welcome to hello Raiders. I have a raid song now. That's what that was all about. So
That was amazing.
Awesome.
thank you. I mean,
You have like a little secret piano under there.
yeah, I do. Yeah. So I put it on this desk, which makes it tough to eat, but it makes it easier for me to play. So that I need to get a bigger desk. That's all that is. But yeah, I've been practicing that raid song. Do the we mentioned chaos on this show. Let's do the Mentos Trick, everybody. Here we go. Ooh boy. All right. So you guys remember the Mentos Trick from like back in the day when?
You do that in your house?
I know. I didn't say it was. I never said it was smart. We tried it a couple times. We just do a little bottle of Coke. That way, it mitigates the disaster. Let's see. Let's do. We got the starting lineup redeemed too. Aaron, you said the magic words. Congratulations, you found them in the Discord. The magic words are "being with you brightens my day" from your song, Justin, with Nocturnal Light. And I'll explain more what that is. We're doing all the redeems at once, all the things. Okay, so let's do this together. Give me a second. So let's just recap what happened here. Okay, so we were just talking about sandwiches. We had a raid. We had a Mentos redeem and a starting lineup redeem in like 30 seconds. That's incredible. Okay, so just need to get a couple of these Mentos tablets together. And here we go. Sorry it's taking so long, you guys. Okay. So here, let me just move this into position. Mentos Trick coming up. There we go. Starting lineup is amazing. Oh, it is. Okay. I gotta back up for this. Okay.
Hello, Davy sister.
Oh, hey, Christy's coffee. There, did you see it? And that's the
Oh
Mentos.
my goodness!
Smart Tupperware.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
Did you like that? That is the Mentos Trick. Thanks, everybody, for that redeem. There we go. Woo. Tuba, welcome to the show. Everybody, welcome to the show. Gosh, we got so much stuff. We have a hype train coming up? Are you kidding me? That is crazy. Oh, I'm sorry, you were saying?
What do you do with this Coke now? Is the joke, do you drink it?
I took half of it out, so I can drink that. I mean, I technically could drink it. That's a good question. I kind of drink it. Yeah, I guess that's what I do, but it's kind of weird with the Mentos in there, so I take, yeah. I'm still trying to work on that. So, anyway, not as epic as the first try, says John and Jordan. Ninja's in the house too. Hello, Ninja. Welcome. Good to see ya. All right. Well, I'm a little nervous for this particular edition because I know that Justin and Evelyn are tremendous entertainers, but we're going to make this happen. Oh, we got a hype train. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Thanks, you guys. Thank you so much. You know what? God, we're at level 2 already? So normally what I would do in Hype Train is I would do like commercial jingles and I'd be like playing commercials and like we'd be doing food commercials.
Do that.
We don't have that kind of time tonight, you guys, but thank you for the Hype Train anyway. Let's do the starting lineup review. Let's do the starting lineup. So what we do with that is we announce people in chat in a basketball style. So if you want to do that, everybody. Thank you for the bits, everybody. Turbo, Justin and Evelyn, you guys are so nice. That's so nice. So if the start, exclamation point lineup if you want to be in the lineup. Justin and Evelyn, you're in the lineup already. And then thank you for the bits, Swimmy. Thank you for the bits. Who else had bits in here? Oh, everybody's already done it. Okay, that's awesome. So check this out, you all. I'm gonna go ahead and announce everybody's name that volunteers in starting lineup, and we begin. Here we go. Let me see. Get the music ready. Get the scene ready. Here we go. Starting lineup for the folks here in the Sandwich Show chat. Let's go. Oh, start the music, Davy. There we go. Thank you, Pinball Sorcerer. Thank you for the bits. Oh my goodness. So much generosity. Tuba, thank you for the bits. Holy mackerel. This is incredible. All right. And now, the starting lineup for your Davy's Eating a Sandwich Show Chat! Coming in from Pancake Corner, the master, the drawer of blobs and the player of Slime Rancher. Yours truly, Jade Tile. And from the Jersey Shore, just keep on swimming for Turbo Swim! And representing the Sunshine State, our Chief Mod and the Queen of Chaos, Erin 8686! Representing Central California, my sister and loving the brew, Christie's Coffee. Let's see, and her husband, also representing Central California, and defender of In-N-Out Fries, Breaded Pigeon. Let's see who else we have. And lastly, but not leastly, from the land of Chaos Cats and musical whiplash, the finest harmonies inside of the Rockies, your dueling piano friends, Justin and Evelyn. Ladies, gentlemen, and non-binaries, your Davy's eating a sandwich. Sandwich Show Chat. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you so much. Oh, goodness. So that's what we do when we do the sandwich with the starting lineup. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks, everybody.
Not gonna chat? Josh Turk Music.
Josh Turk is in the chat. On his way to the Orange County Fair next week. Say hello to Josh Turk. Holy cow, he's in the chat. So good to see you. It's so good to see you. You've had a raid. Still good to see you, my friend. I'm doing awesome. Thanks. Well, we're rooting for you. We can't wait to have you down here with us. Wow, unbelievable. Unbelievable. And thank you, Anonymous, for gifting Josh a sub. That is super cool. Thank you, Anonymous Gifter. Woo, that was a lot. So anyway, yeah, that's what we do. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks. Thank you. All right. So,
cheers.
Oh, cheers. Absolutely. But now it's time to give the chat a chance to. Do you have enough time? I think we have enough time. All right, everybody. Ixion Drake, nice to see you in the chat too. Thank you to so many people for so many things right now. This is incredible. It really is. So, let's go ahead and now let's give you guys a chance to. Let's give you guys a chance to talk to Justin and Evelyn and ask them any question you want on America's favorite moment in Twitch broadcasting.
Do the dance. It's time for random questions. Great stuff. Ask us anything.
Let's ask anything of Justin and Evelyn. Everybody, let's open the queue. Let's open the queue right now. See if I can remember how to do this. There you go. The queue is open. Ask a question, write the word exclamation point question followed by the question itself. We got a lot of questions that we can ask in the next, 15 minutes or so. This is great. Yeah, he's got an intro. I sure do. So let's see. Josh says, so great to see you. Thanks for the shout out. Oh, absolutely. In fact, as a matter of fact, I think I have a custom shout out for you, Josh. There it is in the chat. Come on. Come on down. Maybe it didn't work, but Aaron, can you give a shout out to Josh for me? I would appreciate. Yeah. Wow, so many questions. Okay, so let's begin. We start with Tim Tam. Tim Tam asks, gotta ask the staple of the stream. The staple of the stream. I'm not sure what that means, Tim Tam, but
We haven't asked it.
oh, okay.
I have a question. What does it take to make this bread piece into a sandwich? Like, at what point will you consider me eating a sandwich on this show?
That's a great question. Yeah,
I'm really eating just a raw piece
Didn't
of
we
bread.
determine a sandwich needs to be anything between two pieces of bread?
pieces
What
of.
if I put butter on
You
it?
need an additional piece of bread, I think.
You need an additional
That's-
piece of bread.
2 pieces of bread.
Yeah.
But it can be an open face sandwich too, I guess. So that doesn't necessarily, I don't know.
Yeah.
Air sandwich.
I think you can do it. You just gotta have something else in there. I mean, air sandwich is kind of a thing, but I would just put, like, if you put butter or jam or peanut butter, that all works. So any kind of filling, I think, would make it work. So French toast, yeah, that works too. Let's get to the next question. We gotta go rapid fire style. This is from Tuba Dudes. Justin or Evelyn, will you marry me?
Of course. Yeah, of course. Anytime.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'd be happy to.
Love it. Thank you, Tuba, for the question.
You in Vegas. I mean, you in Vegas, okay? And but it comes with a package deal. You can't choose. You actually have to marry both of us. Or is that legal?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is that legal somewhere?
Probably Vegas.
Vegas is probably the best solution to that situation, no doubt. All right. Aaron has this question. Do I get a special song on Thursday's stream since my birthday is on Friday?
Yeah.
Aaron, you are Thursday's stream. You'll direct the whole stream. You get to kick out requests, kick out anything. You decide. You choose the cue.
I love that.
I concur.
I love the decision as well. Let's go. Let's go to the next question from Turbo Swim. And Swimmy asks, "What is your favorite thing to play for yourself when you're not performing?"
Like play that we're playing on piano, or just like listen to music that we listen to?
I think he's getting at like playing on piano or guitar or what have you. And actually, I have a question too. I'm gonna add this too.
Question. Do you have an answer? I'm not sure.
You've probably heard us talk about this at some point, but we've loved to play this game called Jazz Tag.
Ah.
And so what we do is it's to help us practice our jazz. And I'll be like, okay, I want to sing Misty in the key of G. And so he'll pull up there's like an app that has a lot of jazz charts in it. It'll move it to G. So he has to play the song and I'll sing it. And then I say, tag, you're it. And then he chooses a song and I have to play it. So I have to like sight read jazz and then we just get to sing beautiful jazz songs, which we love.
That's awesome.
And it's also, you don't get to often do at piano bars because there's not a lot of jazz needed at a piano bar. So it's not like we're ever going to get booked for like an actual jazz gig.
Now I hear that. You know, it's funny. It's interesting because I was wondering that myself as far as what genre would you like to play that you don't get to play in your normal gigs. And I think jazz sounds like it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We both are suckers for that style.
That's awesome.
I usually ask for anything that I love asking Justin to sing a song so that I can harmonize on top of it. So it's not really all that different than our stream.
Okay. Yeah, that's an interesting answer. I didn't know that, Justin, you were in on jazz as much as Evelyn was. So that's really cool. So that's really great.
Yeah.
Super cool. All right. This from Breaded Pigeons. Can either of you play a theremin?
You mean magic?
I have to say no because I've never tried. I've never. I don't think.
I don't own a theremin. Oh, I'm gonna use the same line that Pippi Longstocking uses. Because Pippi Longstocking at the end of the movie says she goes to buy a piano, and one of her friends is like, "But Pippi, can you play piano?" And she says, "I don't know. I've never tried, so I don't know the answer to that question."
Gotcha. Yeah, I dig. Yeah, that sounds. Yeah, how would you know until you try, right? That's a good point. Okay, next up from if I can read this. Okay, this is from Tim Tam. Waffle or pancake? And there it is. What do you say?
Waffles or pancakes?
Mm-hmm.
Crepes.
Oh, wait, I hear that response a lot. All right, it's valid, but of the two, and there's going to be a huge contingent for one of them. I'll mention. Where would you lean?
Mine would be, I guess, pancakes between those two, but French toast.
Oh, French toast is awesome. French toast is awesome. These are not incorrect responses, and neither are crepes for that matter. So crepes are kind of like pancakes, but they're not really. So all right, we'll let that go. That's pretty good.
Also, I feel like waffles and pancakes have different purposes. They meet different emotional needs for me.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, so you can be in a mood to be in one camp, and then you'll be in the mood for the other.
Yeah, like if I want like chicken waffles, that's a very you can't do chicken pancakes.
No, that's true. I've never attempted that. That would be just that would. Yeah.
I mean, why not? It's just bread that you put syrup on. That's what
But somehow a chicken pancake sounds horrifying. And a chicken
wrap chicken in pancake, or I don't know.
Yeah.
The mysteries of our times.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm
really upset with.
I just got to see. But you know what? You just pumped Jade up because Jade is part of Pancake Corner, and she was one of the few who responded pancakes originally when we brought up this question to chat. So you now have an ally in Jade Tile.
Here's the thing with waffles. It's like it's harder in some way. It's like there's a little square. Okay, here's the difference. If the waffles are shaped like circus animals, I'd go with waffles. But if not, and if the bananas have like if the pancakes have bananas or like pumpkin in them, then pancakes. But it really depends on what type of waffle and which type of pancake. Or if there's chicken waffles, I'm going to go back to waffles. This is a very complicated answer. I'll send you a flow chart.
I'll take it. That's awesome.
Hilarious.
That is hilarious. And see, breaded pigeons is also in the crepes. And Tim Tam says crepes don't count. Good times. Let's go to the next question. Okay, so Jade Tile with the question. If there are two pieces of bread on opposite sides of the world, does everything between them count as part of a sandwich?
Yes.
I guess so, yeah.
Absolutely.
That seems to track, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the sort of absurdist moving logic to the end of its absurdity. Like we are all actually a part of a giant sandwich that we are unaware of because there's two people on opposite sides of the world holding sandwich pieces and just like channeling.
Yeah. I like
100% Earth sandwich.
I like it.
An everything sandwich, Earth sandwich. That the world in a sandwich. I like it a lot. And by the way, for those of you who are tuning in late and don't know who these are, how dare you follow them? Justin and Evelyn are the best, and they are here at twitch.tv/Justin and Evelyn. And they'll be on tonight, actually. They'll be on in just a few minutes, actually. But there they are in the chat. If you're looking for them, give them a click, give them a follow. I mean, for goodness sake, what are you waiting for if you're not already following? But I think a lot of us are devoted Catbox followers and lovers of the stream, so it's really cool. Let's get to the next question. Yeah. Let's see. Rahomo, is a pizza an open-faced sandwich?
Is a pizza a sandwich?
No, I don't think so. We've had more than one stream where these questions have been thoroughly debated in the chat.
What if pizza was folded on itself? Is that a calzone? Is that what that's called? What's it called when a pizza is folded on itself?
Yeah, that is a calzone.
That has to be a
Tuba's all over that, yeah.
Yeah, Tuba's got it. Yeah, that's definitely a sandwich.
But a calzone is different.
I think it's more like a taco, though, because it's kind of like one piece of bread folded over. If it was two pizzas and then you put everything, in the middle, then maybe that's a sandwich. It's an interesting question, but
tough one.
I'm kind of moving towards pizza is an open-faced sandwich because you start with the bread.
Yeah.
Then you put toppings on it, and you happen to have toasted it.
Yeah, that's true.
Pizza's an open-faced sandwich. Final answer.
Okay.
Thank you for the very interesting question.
It's a valid. You know what? I think that's true though, because if you put another pizza on top, then it's absolutely a regular sandwich. So, a good point. Okay. This is my question. So, how many instruments can you each play? Because I know you can play at least two, but what other instruments can you all play, like individually?
You want to start?
Guitar, piano.
Mm-hmm.
Does voice count as an instrument?
Yes.
Okay, voice.
What?
Does kazoo count?
Yes.
Okay, kazoo.
I have seen somebody not be able to play a kazoo. They're like, I don't understand. I was like, you have to make noise. You can't just blow into
fair
it.
enough.
And she
Sort
refused
of
to try.
like just at all, even a little bit. Play even a little bit of.
Yeah, I think you can. Yeah, I think it qualifies. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, all right. So you've got kazoo, you've got piano, guitar.
But again, like not well.
He drums. That
Keyboard
counts.
drums.
Okay, so drums are in there. Yeah, okay, that's great.
5 or 6.
So those plus ukulele.
Okay.
I basically go everywhere with a little backpacker ukulele.
Mm-hmm.
And violin, of course.
Great.
For those of you
Yep.
I have an electric violin, or several, actually. I have now many violins. We have a preponderance of instruments. It's really absurd. I think from like instruments that It's a good question. I'm trying to think if there's other things that I've like picked up over time.
Yeah, I don't
I
really
would
know.
probably kind of stick with that. I mean, I could probably play a viola. I've played a viola before, but it's kind of a bigger violin. No, you know what? No, I'm not even going to give myself that. No, no viola.
Okay. So
That's it.
very good. Now, follow-up question for you, Evelyn. The question is 75% violin or lightsaber violin from Aaron Rin, 8666.
I have only played lightsaber violin once now, and it was on Friday. So, if the lightsaber violin, all of my questions have caveat and like process. If the lightsaber violin was actually multicolored lights, I'd go with lightsaber violin because the blue one is so pretty and sparkles.
Yeah.
And also for
You know,
your
you could
sake,
use the bow of the lightsaber violin
that's
with
true.
the other
That's true.
with the other violin.
I think it would. Well, so I think I'm going to choose the blue one because I think Justin would prefer me to use one that doesn't mess up the lighting of the stream every time I turn it on. So for your sake, I'm going to choose the blue
It
one.
would be fun.
Oh, do we lose the sound?
Oh, sorry, that was me. I forgot to turn my mic up, but I do want to see that again. It was a really great visual. It was a really
we
great
will.
visual. Yeah.
We'll bring it down.
Yeah, for sure. Who cares what Justin wants is Aaron Rin. Aaron, you're so hard on Justin, Aaron. I think Justin deserves more love than that. But he's just being jokey. I'm sure she's just being jokey.
There's another instrument Justin plays really well.
Okay.
Whistles. I'm going to count that as a separate. And I play grass. Like between your thumbs. Yeah, I can play the grass. The blade of grass.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, that's a good point, Aaron. Aaron says it's his love language, which is true. I do remember that. Like sarcasm as a love language. I dig. But respect. Tuba Dude's Justin's ugly face gets no respect. Yeah, I think that's valid. Somebody said your face was like an emote, which I thought was really funny as well, Justin. So that's really, yeah. I love it. Okay, so I'm sorry, Chad, by the way, we've just had so many questions tonight. This is like a record for the most random questions in a stream, and we have the least number of minutes to answer them. So I'm sorry I can't get to all your chat responses, but you all are doing great tonight. I appreciate you. Okay, Pinball Sorcerer. If you could go back in time to see any band, performer, and show live, which would it be?
Oh my gosh. I think I have an answer for this.
What's your answer?
I would have loved to see Queen live.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I love that.
Oh, what's it called? The concert that.
Live Aid.
Yeah,
Live Aid.
the Live Aid concert, probably.
Oh, that would have been
Or
amazing.
just seeing Freddie Mercury.
Freddie Mercury is such a consummate performer. It's
Absolutely.
so in like I mean, besides being incredibly talented, just a master of his craft,
Yeah.
a master of the stage. I have so much respect for Freddie Mercury. And I mean, but then there's so many that I think would be fascinating. I haven't seen.
Yeah, I'm like
that
if I
many.
kept thinking about it, I'm sure I would start listing like 5 to 10 more.
Was the question at like did it have to be a dead person? Was that the question?
No, it could have been anybody, but interestingly enough, Aaron had the same answer as you all. She went with Queen as well. And look, 2 things. Turla, have a great night. Thanks for joining in the Sandwich Show chat. And Timma's in the chat. Hello, welcome. It's good to see you. Timma! It's been a minute. I haven't seen you on Discord or the Bard Show or what have you, but welcome to the show.
I literally just texted you. I've been thinking about you. I was like, I miss you.
Good times. Yeah. We love having you around, and so thank you so much. Let's just bump up. Sorry guys, we're gonna bump up Tim's question.
Yes, go rogue.
Going rogue. So the question from Timma: is Justin Suave de Vivre available at Whole Foods? Asking for a friend.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. No, I order it special from Europe, so it's.
Oh, so good. Timma says, "I'm here as president of the Evelyn fan club. Love it. Love it. Good times. Good. So good to see you. I hope you're enjoying your time away from streaming, I guess. I know Pete's on vacation, and so it was good. It's always good to hear from you all. Yeah, Josh, woo, rogue. Josh, I have a question for you too, but just really briefly, what are you most looking forward to eating once you get to California? Because I know you're coming. It's going to be a great time. We'll get your answer later, but no, I know. I mean, but I meant like on the big show, Tim. I get it with Pete and the gang. So, let's see. Next question. Here we go. From John and Georgia, aka John Ninja. Question: how do you both deal with streaming if you're having a bad day? You both are so kind to viewers and welcoming. How do you deal with it if you're feeling down or a little sick?
Such a good question. This is such a good question.
I mean,
would you like to answer first?
I mean, as a performer, it's very interesting. I mean, on cruise ships, it was almost more difficult on cruise ships, I would say, because at least for me, I so much get a lot of my performance energy from the crowd, and people show up to the piano bar like after a full day of going around port, or it's late, or they are mad at the cruise line for whatever reason. Like that energy, permeates the room, and it's hard to just show up with energy and like turn them around. But with Twitch, and that's not always the case, certainly, but with Twitch, it's like the community is just so amazing all the time and I agree with what I'm 90% sure is Evelyn's answer, which is like Twitch is therapy. It's like, it's just so much fun to play music both together, because we just love singing together, but just like hanging out with everybody and like the fun comments and just seeing how everybody else is usually just kind of turns around if we are in a bad mood, it often will turn that around, or at least distract us for 3 hours, if nothing else.
That's a great question, John. I really appreciate you sending that to us, and that's an awesome takeaway. It's really great. I'm glad that we can all be there to make you feel better. That makes us feel good too. That's great. Josh with the response. Oh, go ahead.
Okay, I was gonna say I have like so many answers to this question. I'm happy to do my best to summarize.
Oh yeah, we should hear your response too. I'm sorry. Let's hear it.
It's very strange having two humans in a. We work on this all the time. It's like, who says what to the chat, and do I read it? Do you read it? There's several things. One, we do have a pre-show tradition. Would you like to know our pre-show tradition?
What is your pre-show tradition?
I don't know if the tradition is the right word, but like pre-show
ritual.
We do ritual. That's a perfect word. Yes, a pre-show ritual. Before each show, we come to each other for a pre-show hug. And so no matter what happened before, no matter where we are at, no matter what's ready, no matter what's broken, it's like we give each other a hug and it's like, let's have a fun show. Let's just go have some fun. Because this is, and I had a violin like a orchestra conductor in high school who every time we'd work on our pieces, we'd work on it, and we got to the show, and right before she'd raise her baton ready for us to go, and she'd mouth, have fun. Like, this is what we did this for.
I love it.
Nothing else matters now. This is time to have fun. And I love that feeling. So there is a little bit of like, just, this is like, turn, leave it at the door, leave it whatever, and go. And the thing is also like it is therapeutic. Being on Twitch is therapeutic. I keep saying Twitch is therapy for me. Like, if I'm I was kind of struggling emotionally on Sunday. And then we had a stream from 10 p.m. till midnight 30. And by the end of that stream, I was feeling fantastic, because your emotional state at any given time is really a combination of what you're focusing on, like what you're thinking about, what language you're using, or what meaning you're ascribing to that, and your physiology. So like, if I'm slumped over, I'm not going to probably feel as good as if my body is in a better place. And so singing, you're taking deep breaths, you're sitting up straight because you're performing, like you're moving, by default you're moving around on the piano, you're focusing on the chat and how to make the best performance, how to engage, and like people are sending you all this positivity. So spending 2 hours with that, it really is therapy, because you're literally focusing on all these positive things. You have all this positive language and meaning coming into you, and your physiology has changed. So it is truly it is actually like the streaming is what the performing is what turns it on and turns the mood around in many cases.
Those are great sentiments. I think it's really great to know that you can do what you do to get yourself in the right frame of mind for a show. And the hugs in general just seem really therapeutic, and we had some great responses to that too. I mean, Aaron says, you know what? I'm just gonna stop saying hello first in chat and just hug y'all first. Tim says, wait, streaming is supposed to be fun?
Only here.
And by the way, Josh added a response to the question of what does he want to eat? All the fair foods, and that's a great answer. Fair food is fun, way fun. So, by the way, before we get to the next question, are you guys going to do any fairs in the area coming up?
Us?
Yeah, either just as a participant, or are you going to do shows like at one of the fairs or something like that?
Are there fairs happening? I hadn't even thought of...
that's a good question. Yeah, that's a good question. It might not be...
We could.
Hi, fair people. You interested?
I guess I should...
An interesting query. Okay, anyway, we'll move on. Let's go to the next question. Ixion Drake asks, is mayonnaise an instrument? Whee! He's laughing. I'm sorry. Anyway, question for you both. What was your first instrument together? What was your first... Thanks for the question. I'm not sure what that means, but like, did you?
I'm not really sure either. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the first instrument we played. I got a piano when I was 6 months old as a toy.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean.
So that was my first. Yours was probably guitar.
I want to say guitar. Yeah.
Okay.
But I might have had like a tiny little keyboard before that too.
Well, I took piano lessons as like a 3-year-old, which doesn't. It's not a piano lesson. It's like a toddler running around screaming, and like there's a piano in the room.
Yeah, I think guitar was the very first like lessons that I took on an instrument.
Love it. And my sister with a great comment. Evelyn, your positive energy has a way of permeating through the screen. That's cool. Thank you, Christy, for those comments. It's very nice. Yeah, I think I agree with that too. Let's see. Oh, question from Tim. I'll throw this in. Does Evelyn ever get angry, not smile? That's a great question. Does it happen?
I can answer this.
No, she pees glitter all the time.
I would love to answer this question.
Okay.
Actually. So I will answer on behalf of Justin. Yes. I get sad. I get mad. I get stressed. I get overwhelmed. I get all sorts of different negative, like, let's say, non-pea glitter emotions, non-smiling emotions. And it is, I just do my best not to stay there. And I think it's so helpful to keep reminding myself, like, what I think is how I will feel. So if I think about something negative, or if I think about, like, say something I'm worried about in the future and I'm getting anxious about it, it's just the future. I'm not a sorceress. I don't know the future. No one knows the future. So I might as well have faith that it's going to be amazing as much as I might have fear that something terrible is going to happen. Because either way, it's just making it up. It's just our imagination.
Yep.
And so so it's not necessarily like easily flipping a switch, but I trust in the process. I trust in the process of, like, if I'm in a bad place, I can use tools to get myself from that place somewhere else. Yes, where focus goes, energy flows.
Yep.
That's
Josh Turk.
exactly what Josh just said.
Awesome.
And what you focus on expands. So, like, if this was happening on Sunday, I kept having this thought of, like, this was a really upsetting thought to me all day, and it kept popping into my brain. And I'm like, okay, you know how we have like the lizard brain, which was the oldest brain. It keeps us alive and protects us. And then there's like the neocortex, the more like rational thinking brain, or type 1, type 2 thinking. It depends on how you look at this. But it's like that older brain is just trying to keep you alive and keep you, but it's not, we didn't evolve to be happy. We evolved to stay alive. And so sometimes that you, like, remembering that and being like, why am I having this thought? Oh, my primitive brain is doing its best to protect me from something. Thanks, lizard brain, or thanks, like, whatever it is. And from there, from that place, sorry, I'm so in love with this topic. Davy's like, stop answering the question. We have to move on. But it really does change. So it's like, why am I feeling this thought? And then why am I thinking this thought? And then that kind of can start asking. There's a beautiful book called Loving What Is by Byron Katie that's completely changed my life. And she suggests asking yourself questions like, who would I be without that thought?
Yeah.
And who am I if I do believe that thought? And usually it's like sad and scared and anxious. And if I let go of that thought, oh, I'd be happy or peaceful or whatever. And then you turn the thought around. Like if it's like, Justin doesn't like me, I'm like, maybe Justin does like me. Or like, maybe I don't like Justin. I just kind of play with, is that just as true as the original sentence? Can I find evidence to believe that other thing is also true? And then you end up refocusing your energy and you refocus your thoughts. And it's just this like, they're tools. They're honestly tools. So I don't know, there's just a lot there's a lot of beautiful things in this world. And I think we're so fortunate. And I try not to forget that.
Really great sentiments all around. Now, I know we're running a little late, so let's just get these last two in. This from Josh Turk. How did the two of you meet? If you could refresh for us the story of your meeting.
We met on Holland America Line cruise ship.
We were set up.
The company we were working for at that time, Evelyn had done one contract, right? Before that?
Yeah.
And I had done a bunch. And the process was always that you go to the East Coast in Pennsylvania to where they're located and rehearse. And so they wanted to fly us over there for a day because it was very last minute. Like people got sick on the ship or something and they needed a replacement for a month. And so they wanted to fly us over there for a day to rehearse and then fly us all the way back to San Diego. And we were both just like, could we not do that? That sounds awful.
Yeah.
Can I just drive up from Portland to Seattle where Evelyn lives and we have pianos and just rehearse. So we spent like a 14-hour day just like running 12 shows worth of 15 songs, like as much as we could get to. And then flew to San Diego the next day, hopped on a cruise ship, and did a month of cruise shipping music in first to Mexico and then to Hawaii and then back over to San Diego.
Yep.
Which was just way too much fun. It's ridiculous that we are so lucky to have been able to do that.
Yeah.
And the fact that it led to meeting each other. And we keep saying we need to call that company and thank the boss for happening to have, paired us together.
That's awesome. Yeah. I mean, I know that you mentioned that story, but this is a really detailed version of that story, and I think it's really great. Thanks for sharing that with us.
Aaron, yeah, you're right. Really, it was just that Evelyn met me and was like, oh, we're friends now, and you don't have a choice in the matter.
I like you, I'm adopting you. Okay, hi, thanks.
Yeah. And Swimmy and Christy's Coffee, thank you so much for your kind words regarding this program. I mean, it was also, there are many beautiful things in this world, and Davy is one of them. You're very kind, Swims. You're very kind. And then, let's see, Christy was also having a bad day yesterday. Sandwich Show would come to the rescue with the help of J&E, of course. And Ryan's here, that E-flat guy. Welcome. We're just about wrapping up, Ryan, but it's so good to see you. I hope you're doing all right. How was your stream? How's everything? Let's give you one last question, and then we'll say goodnight for the night. And then we'll go over to your channel after that, after a little while. It's so good to see you, that E-flat guy. Let me get, I know I have this. I know I have a shout out for Ryan's channel. There you go. Ryan, the E-flat guy. Check out his channel. It's awesome. Oh, and by the way, since Tim is here, Brookstone Bards too. Check them out as well. And since Josh is here, I just do them all at once. There you go. So one last question for you both. And this is from Turbo Swim. The question is, what is something you've learned playing gigs that you think everyone should know or embrace?
Ooh, that's deep.
That's great. These questions, you folks, like, can we do a follow-up of this?
Absolutely.
Sandwich show. And next time we'll actually have sandwiches, because right now I just have this piece of bread. And I've been chewing on it like a small bird or a squirrel or something.
No worries.
We literally had sandwiches, and then we got hungry on the drive back because it took 7 hours to get back to Seattle.
Oh, I understand. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And we were like, we will talk about these sandwiches tomorrow that are now in our bellies.
100%.
So do you want me to start?
You start, yeah.
Okay.
I'm thinking about it.
Something that everyone should know from playing gigs. I think there's a lot. That's a beautiful question, and I'd love to think more about it and have a great, have another go at this. But the first thing that comes to mind is kind of just embracing that it's live music, and things are. It's like there's going to be opportunities where you're going to play a wrong note, you're going to sing a wrong note, something's going to happen you don't expect, and that's an opportunity to roll with it and maybe turn it into something magical. Like the number of times that something weird has happened and it's turned into something hysterical is amazing. And so it's that concept of like nothing has meaning except for the meaning you give it, which by the way is a great line from a Josh Turk original song called Take a Chance with Me.
Yeah.
It says, but my words only mean what you will them to. And that's one of the reasons Josh Turk and us get along. It's very true. Like nothing has meaning unless you give it meaning. So if you look at something during a gig, it's so easy to be like, that guy doesn't like me. He hates this show. He's right in the front row. He's scowling. He's on his phone. And then later you find out that same person came to you after the show and he's like, your show was so amazing. I loved it. And I'm like, oh. And that's happened so many times where like somebody I thought was not enjoying themselves gives you a huge compliment, or something happens during the show and it turns into like something you can really rally around. Like in every adversity, there's the seed of equal or greater opportunity, right? That sort of concept to be like, that applies to gigs, that applies to life.
I love it. And Josh Turk says, "Oh, you're Evelyn. You're gonna make me cry. Much love, much love." That's awesome. Yeah. So Justin, let's swing that same question to you.
I mean, my answer would be similar. I mean, I guess initially I was gonna say learning to roll with the flow or roll with the punches of stuff, because I mean, as she was saying, live music, so many things happen that you don't anticipate, and especially for the Justins of the world who like everything to be like structured or perfect or whatever, like learning to, especially on cruise ships, especially just in the entertainment industry, you have to be comfortable with like, hi, we need you to fly from the cruise ship you're on to another cruise ship tomorrow morning, or like, we need you to do XYZ like overnight and just figure it out basically. So just learning to be flexible, I guess, is a good way to phrase it, for lack of other words. But I loved what you said about not assuming what people feel, or you phrased it much better, but like, because that was a big learning curve in live shows, and especially on cruise ships, is just like, I'd spend whole shows just like internally seething at some audience member for just like seeming like they hate us. And then exactly what she said, like they'll come up and be like, you played like my wife's song, and like, you've made our trip, yada, yada. And I was like, why were you scowling the whole time? And like every night that would happen, but it took me literally like years of doing ships to stop. And even, in the later times, I would still find myself
ascribing meaning,
attaching to that. And it's like, no, you have to pivot away from that and just have fun with, I know that's another lesson maybe. Don't worry about other people as much.
It's not
personal. Have a good time for yourself. Enjoy what you're doing. And not everybody, that's music and entertainment 101, is you are never going to please everyone.
Yeah. That's
ever.
Beautiful. That's
a great point.
Why you will go insane.
That's so good.
I know it well. Doing shows and knowing people, presentations, whatever else. You're not going to please everybody. It's just part of life. It happens. Let me give you one more.
They might just be holding in a fart.
Very possible. And that's how we end the show. Good night, everyone. Really quickly, what lessons from streaming can you take in your live gigs? This question from Ryan, that E-flat guy. Really quick, and then we'll go ahead and wrap it up.
What's the question?
What lessons could you take from, let's see if I can remember. Yeah.
Streaming.
From streaming, yeah. Could you take into your life?
Ooh.
Great, these questions.
Yeah, these are great
Wow.
questions. Thank you, Ryan, that's a great question.
Maybe being a little more personal with people. Like, I think that's a big difference between Twitch and a lot of live gigs is you don't, like, even smaller stuff like weddings or like just small audiences, you rarely get to know the people in the audience. This is interesting, Ryan, because I haven't really tried this yet. I've done 2 live gigs only so far, I think, since the pandy started. It's like
Aaron's comment. What Evelyn should take away from streaming.
Touching things.
Oh yeah, let Justin set things in. No, again, flexibility. Yes, learn to let people help you. No. What was I saying?
Learning from streaming into live music.
Right.
I'll do a really simple answer. This is sort of a cop-out answer, though. I knew very little about gear before live streaming, and thanks to the help of Justin and setting up the live stream, taking it down, going to a live gig, putting it up again, taking it down, going to another live stream, going to another, like, we've just been almost every day this week, we've set up and broken down the stream every day this week. Or every day for the last 4 days. Well, I guess not yesterday, but
basically, I mean,
no, because Monday we broke down. Yeah, so every day we've done either break down the stream or put on the stream, and so I've had to learn a lot about the actual gear, which I'm very pleased that I can now, like, I know more about cables and things, which means that if I'm at a live gig and something goes wrong, like, I can. That's not really from streaming, so it's kind of a cop-out answer, but it is something that I learned because we were doing Twitch.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah.
I guess my answer would be better put as, like, just get to know people more, or, like, use things that people say or how people react in live gigs more in your reaction to them and to the show that you're doing live. Because again, there's, we just interact so much more with the chat on Twitch than you would with people in a live gig, especially like a corporate event or a wedding or something. Like, even if you're emceeing or you're kind of the focus, you're never really the focus the way that you generally are on Twitch.
That was a good point. Yeah, that's a great point. Nat, welcome to the show. Well, you caught us at the ending, but we're so glad you're here. Thank you so much for popping in. Y'all, this has been a great spot. Thank you so much for hanging out with us here in the Sandwich Show. It means so much to me that you could be a part of this, and I'll give it to you for final thoughts, but it's so much fun. Thank you so much for doing this with us.
Davy, thank you for welcoming us into your amazing show. This is such a fun thing you've got going.
Thanks.
So many fun pieces, and it's an honor to be asked and to be willing, and thank you for your flexibility as we were like, we're moving, we're doing this, we're in Oregon, we're in Delaware. Davy, the show is great, and obviously, like, it's not a given of how to conduct a good interview / whatever you would call this, but it's a skill to host. So very just really thankful and very kind of you to invite us.
Thank you so much. It's a labor of love, and it helps to have people, good friends to do this with. So thank you so much. So Wimmy says, these are some good guests, Davy. Where'd you find them? Aaron says,
kindergarten.
Yeah, I kidnapped them from the kindergarten. Oh, that's good. Well, we did have the 6-month anniversary stream, so that's true. Kindergarten, that's so funny. Well, anyway, I gotta let you hang it. Go ahead and set up your show. Do you have any suggestions for raid targets tonight? Let's go raid someone while we wait for your show to start.
I mean, there's lots of great people on today.
Yeah, I think I know.
Lots of great people on today. I will say.
Look at this.
Let me see if she's already on. There's this awesome guy, Davy, is eating a sandwich. He's got like 20 viewers.
Yeah, we could raid that guy. He sandwiches? I love sandwiches. I want to see that show. Oh, that's funny. Well, I did say Danny. I thought Daniel Allard was probably a good choice. Tyler
Love Danny.
Yeah. Be funny to just go.
Yeah, Danny's a great place to raid. Bass Clarinets raids us all the time. You could go over to Bass Clarinets.
Okay.
They're playing Airborne, Asphalt 8. I don't know what that is, but it sounds like a nice name. KRX Acoustic is also on. Another great streamer.
Okay.
There's so many people on it. Kev from the Bunker. another human Juke, who we all love.
Oh yeah, Danny, that's right. No, I did rate him recently, so I probably won't go there. Bass clarinets. I've not met bass clarinets. Let's go there. Let's go there for a little bit.
Great. I would highly. I mean, they've literally rated us, I don't know, a dozen times. So Turbo Swimmy, not. It's never enough. It's never too many.
Yes.
I think this from the ENFP, who has to deal her whole life with being like, is it too much?
Oh, is Sashi Boom on? Are you serious? Really? Oh yeah, they raid like every stream now. That's funny. Yeah, I've never raided Sashi Boom. Maybe I'll save that for another time. But let's go raid. Yeah, I like the suggestion. Let's go to bass clarinets. Does bass clarinets play bass clarinet too? Looks like he does.
We should ask the question. That's
right. It's an excellent idea. Okay. So yeah, let's do it. Thank you guys again. Have a great stream tonight. We'll see you there in a little bit. But Justin, much love. All right, guys, let's go ahead and copy the raid call. Oh my goodness, I ain't angry, PFB. Thank you for the bits. So nice of ya. Thank you everybody for so many people. We're in here. So let's get the raid card going. Aaron, go ahead and start that up. Thank you. And the sub raid too. There it is. Thank you so much. Let's copy the raid call. We'll start now. And everybody, let's head on over to bass clarinets and check out Air. I mean, that looks like a cool game, actually. You're right.
A race track.
Yeah, for sure. Let's start the raid. Okay, so getting ready to go. Copy the raid call of your pinball, Jade, Aaron. Oh, thank you, Aaron. Great show. I agree. It was a great show. You all were fantastic. Such a fun time. Thank you, everybody. All right, let's raid. Bye, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Bye. We love you.
Take care. Mwah. Bye, everyone. All right, we'll see you there. Bye, everyone. Take care.